Hello everybody. What I want to share with you today is diagnostics that can be done quickly on an iMac or in general Mac computers. So I'm suspecting that this iMac has an issue with the motherboard, but I took the front glass off, and before I started disassembling I thought I'd make a video and show how you can do a quick diagnostics whether the hard drive is okay and it's an actual motherboard issue or if it's the hard drive issue. So for this diagnostics you're gonna need another Mac computer. Could be iMac, could be MacBook, doesn't matter. In this case I have the iMac. The fact that it's disassembled, it's just I'm working on it. It's fully operational computer. This computer, if I turn it on, it goes through the booting procedure, but it never finishes the boot. And oftentimes this would be a hard drive issue. So I would basically jump taking it apart and replacing the hard drive, only to find that this particular computer will still not work even if you replace the hard drive. So let's just wait for it to come to a screen where it does not do anything. I'll just pause the video. Oh, there you go. It starts loading and then just disappears, gives you a white screen. So this does happen when you have a bad hard drive, or it could happen when you have a bad motherboard. I've done the diagnostics on this one, so I know it's a bad motherboard. And let me show you what needs to be done. Okay, so let me turn it off. And we just push and hold the power button. All right, so for this, we're gonna need, since it's an older iMac, we're gonna need a FireWire cable, which is a 1394. And this particular computer has both ends, the older style and the newer style. So I just found this cable. You could use one with this kind of connector. It's a little newer one, or one with both of these, doesn't matter. Both of these computers have both connectors on them, so they're fully interchangeable. You could connect one to one and another to another. So what we need to do is we're going to connect this one over here. Come on. All right. We're only going to need one keyboard. So we have a keyboard. We're going to start the computer, push T for target mode. And basically right now the computer goes into external hard drive. On this computer, we're going to, let me pause this for. So on this computer I have the keyboard and the FireWire and the power connector connected to them. So on here, when we start it, we're gonna hold down the Option key. So when we hold down the Option key, and I don't believe that computer has a hard drive in it. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have a hard drive. So it just shows the hard drive from this computer on that. If it had its own internal hard drive, you'll also have hard drive for the one that's inside. You just pick the hard drive, hit enter. And what we're doing is booting this hard drive into that computer. And you can do that on a Mac. It's one of the beautifulest things that Mac has done, where it allows you to use your computer as an external hard drive. You can use it for saving, recovering data. There's a lot of stuff you can do. Sometimes you have to pull the hard drive out because the damage to the board could be so extensive that it doesn't work, or damage to the hard drive could be extensive. But when hard drive is okay, and you have some other problems, you could actually boot one computer into another using either a FireWire, Thunderbolt, or USB-C cable. Now, I do not have confirmation that USB-C works like a FireWire or Thunderbolt. I know you can do it with a Thunderbolt, but both computers have to have Thunderbolt enabled, connections. Because sometimes you can have a computer that has a connection that is a display port, which is same like Thunderbolt, but it will not work. So we're just waiting for the computer to start up, and as you can see, that's where it hung up on the other computer. Sometimes you do need to wait a little bit because it's cleaning up something, and you're going to need to basically be patient. But eventually this one will come up to a screen where you can go on and check anything you want. So as you can see, the computer came up and everything is up and up. Now do understand that this is not a SATA connection, so there is not going to be a 6 gigabyte per second transfer speed. You do get nice speeds with Thunderbolt adapters, but with FireWire you do not. But it does work, and it does allow you to do the full diagnostics on a computer. So what you need is one keyboard. You just plug it into here, go into target mode. I'm sorry, not target. Yes, target disk mode on this one. On this one, you go to option and boot off an external hard drive. So if this helps somebody, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and enjoy.